What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, this should be week 61 to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all already know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023. And look, we're already surpassed the year and we're gonna keep the ball rolling, right? Okay. Now, if you wanna get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section and it is free to sign up, right? Okay. Without further ado, man, let's just dive right in. Y'all know I pretty much end things off on a Friday, then pick right back up on Saturday, right? Okay. So this Saturday, I couldn't hold it anymore. I finally, obviously you guys seen the mall vlog on these and this is a hint right here. So Saturday, the kid stepped in none other than the Bread Reimagined 4 guys, right? Okay, I couldn't hold anymore. Everybody was busting their joints out, man. Y'all didn't do nothing but inspire me. So finally, Saturday, I had a few errands to run, and yeah, I actually bust these joints out at the barbershop, and likely by the time I shoot this video, it's time for me to go right back to the barbershop, right? Okay, but y'all know these joints, man. Honestly, I've been hearing quality control issues on these guys, but to keep it 100, man, one thing I like about picking up my sneakers in person, because I got these guys from Foot Locker, having these joints in hand and seeing them picking up in person, the person that was working the cash register, she did a tremendous job inspecting my pair. Like, I don't know what she was looking for, but everything was looking good. She was making sure the sizing was right. I saw that, but I'm sure she was looking at maybe those quality control issues. I don't know if they would have got me another pair or what, because I believe a lot of pairs were left over, right? Okay, I seen a lot of people also posting they were able to pick up their pairs after 5 o'clock for the people who didn't pick up pairs, right? Okay, if that even makes sense. But Nike check on the back of these guys, man. To be 100, I'm kind of not mad at these more over the OG colorway, right? Okay, like I'm talking that nubuck slash suede. I want to say it's nubuck though, but these right here, guys, I give these just as much love. I feel like these are a little bit more wearable if we're gonna keep it 100. So arguably, I will say this is kind of one of my new favorite pickups, and obviously, I want to say debatable of like my first pickup of 2024, but this is what I wore on Saturday, was the Bread 4 Reimagined, right? Okay. Now we're gonna move right along to Tuesday. No, we're gonna move right along to Sunday because that was Saturday, right? Okay. But now we're gonna move right on to Sunday. I don't know why I said Tuesday, right? Okay. Guess I'm just already thinking ahead. But anyway, Sunday, right back at it, running errands. Shoes that I guess you can say this is like a beater shoe for me. Now this is the Nick 3s, Air Jordan 3s Knicks. A shoe that, I don't know, whenever these joints dropped, I remember I think I picked these up from Foot Locker as well, but don't quote me on that. But it's a shoe where I have a fit that I don't get much wearage out of it, and this is the only, I ain't gonna say it's the only shoe, but it's one of the go-to shoes I like to go to the fit, man. It just works. I feel like if I ever go back to NYC, I would pack these shoes in that specific fit that I wore, even though I don't really have like a picture of the fit that I was rocking, but just know that it was Polo Ralph Lauren as usual, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no Nike check on the back of these guys, but I will say 3s are comfortable, and as you can see, probably from the creasing on these joints and the toe box area, super duper comfortable. Probably could use a good wipe down, but I always say that about my sneakers. But one thing you will find in my collection, with the exception of like a handful, majority of my sneakers have been worn, but they're definitely in good condition. But this was my Sunday shoe, was a Nick 3s. Now we're gonna move right along on to Monday. Kid right back at to work, and yeah, man, I will say it's been one heck of a busy week, and I'm glad to see the weekend is here. I don't know about a lot of people, even though I don't have like major plans on the weekend, I just be glad to see it here, right? Okay, but anyway, kid right back at work, and I stepped in none other than the Paul Rodriguez, and this is the Nike SB True Blue, right? Okay, remember, these are not dunks, and I finally got it right, okay? I used to think these were dunks, but these are not dunks. Now, it's hard to find like just a regular Nike SB. Now it's Nike SB dunks, but these are not dunks, these are just Nike SBs. Now, one of the reasons I really like this shoe, safe to say it is inspired off of the Air Jordan 3, right? Okay, when you think of the True Blue 3, this is not it, but this is a True Blue colorway. I can see where the inspiration come behind it. So obviously, safe to say, Paul Rodriguez, also one of my favorite skateboarders of all time. I grew up watching him when he was with City Stars, right? Okay, I actually used to be into skateboarding. So yeah, it was only right that I add this to my collection. So salute to Dunks for reminding me of our childhood. Again, this may just be my nostalgia year, right? Okay, even though I had these like what, a year, 2 years ago right now, still holding up, and these joints are a little bit old. I want to say back from 09, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, definitely one of the older shoes in my collection. But this is what I wore on Monday, was the True Blue Paul Rodriguez at Nike SBs. Cool. Now I'm gonna move right on to Tuesday. Y'all know pretty much it's back to back for the kid. So right back at the work, and I did it again in the Paul Rodriguez. Now this isn't the True Blue colorway. This is just like that black cement colorway. I don't think it has like an official name, but we're just gonna call them the black cements. But this is the Nike SB Paul Rodriguez SBs, and this is the black cement colorway. So again, this shoe is what I wanted first. And this shoe technically, right, I had to salvage this one, aka I had to save it, because that toe box, camera may not be showing this, but, and even still you can tell that the glue is kind of still falling apart, but I glued it together where it won't flop on my feet. Still wearable. I wouldn't say a beater, but a great beater for work, meaning nobody is gonna be looking that hard on my shoe to be able to tell like, hey man, it's possibly falling apart. But yeah, you can probably still see some of the glue stains on this joint, but at the end of the day, it is a skate shoe and it is meant to be durable. And at the end of the day, this is not something I would necessarily dress up in, but still one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and I'm glad I was able to get some type of glue. If it does fall apart again, I will try a different form of glue. I have seen other people do other videos of what they should use. I remember shoe glue from back in the day, so may even try that next time. But anyway, this was my Tuesday shoe, was a Nike SB Paul Rodriguez, and aka P-Rod, okay, that's his nickname, and this is the black and red colorway, or you can just say the black cements, right? Okay, so this was Tuesday. Cool. Now we're gonna move right along on to Wednesday. Rainy day, right? Okay, but I don't actually think I was out there in it, but I wanted to play it safe. And this time I actually didn't bring out the patent leather like I normally do. So I wanted to switch things up a little bit. But this is also another shoe I wear on a rainy day. It wasn't storming raining, so it was okay. My feet did not get wet, but I stepped in none other than the Adidas Calabasas. This is the Kanye joint right here, and this is the gray colorway. These joints dropped back, I want to say like 2018, 2019. Let me see if I can get a production date on these. Let me double check. Looking back at these joints, I don't think they actually put this on the tag, but I can remember, yeah, this has been a minute. We don't actually have a production date on these. I don't know, YEEZY didn't do that, but yeah. Oh, 10/17. So there we go right there. They kind of got it different from Nike, but pretty much October 2017. So I kind of figured it was from 2017. I said 2018, but yeah, I was a year off. But yeah, one of my favorite shoes in my collection, super duper comfortable. Even though it doesn't feature boost, it does look long, but when you rock the joints with a fit, the way your pants sit over it doesn't look that bad, right? Okay, kind of one of those, I feel like a lot of people slept on these, they really wasn't feeling them. So they were kind of somewhat of an easy cop. I believe I picked them up off of YEEZY Supply when that used to be a thing, but this was my Wednesday shoe, was the YEEZY Calabasas Adidas. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on through Thursday. Rain has gone away, man, and this is a shoe that Nike has restocked or re-released this shoe. Should have copped it. It's one on sale. Probably could still, if I put in the footwork, probably could still find it for a good deal, but mine are still somewhat holding up even though they're about to fall apart. But I stepped in none other, right? The Air Jordan 5, and this is the burgundy colorway. My pair, not all the way falling apart yet, but that toe box, it's itching for it, right? Okay, and right down to the inside of this joint, it's itching to just crackle on me at any point. But until that day comes, I feel like I can hold it together, and I'm still gonna rock these joints. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. You can see the yellowing on the netting on these joints right here. So I'm not really mad at these at all, but as a shoe that I think I got a good deal on. I think I paid right at retail for these, but arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection, and a shoe that I don't wear enough, mainly because I don't want it to fall apart, but you still have to rock your shoes. One thing about this, and I'm gonna just give a little bit of tidbit of education before I wrap things up, but rock your shoes, even if you're gonna be the collector who just have them as a display case, because there are art. I agree, these are a great art piece and a great decorative item for your home, in my opinion, but you have to at least get them out and rock them, because the heat from your feet, pause, and just walking in them actually gets the glue to do what it needs to do. If you don't, I assume the glue probably dries up, and that's what causes it to fall apart rather quickly when you don't wear them. But anyway, this was my Thursday shoe, was an Air Jordan 5 Burgundy. All right, man, so we're gonna roll right on thing to Friday. Weather was not too bad, but I wanted to switch it up for something I haven't rocked in a while. And I brought out none other than the Air Jordan 1 Obsidian. Now, I did actually have to pay resale on these guys, but got them for a decent deal. Now, one thing I like about this shoe is got the UNC colorway, and then we got obviously like that navy-ish, bluish colorway. I like how it transitioned, right? That's what I like about this shoe the most. Arguably one of my favorite shoes in my collection. Now, I wanna say my coworker at the time kind of inspired me to grab this shoe. I wanna say these joints dropped back in 2017 or 2018. Let me check the production date on this. I know like my memory on these is 2019. Actually, I'm kind of wrong. So 2019, ironically, right? Okay, I'm not surprised, right? But dope shoe. I don't know why I thought 2017, but again, back in the day, had it for quite some time. Jordan 1s, I think everybody will probably be more surprised at how many Jordan 1s they actually have in the collection. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe to close out the week. I feel like this shoe was kind of like the best of both worlds. If you like the UNC colorway and you like the navy colorway, you kind of get a little bit of both. And then I got obviously the UNC colorways in there. So this was it, man. The Air Jordan 1 Obsidian for my Friday, right? Okay, and pretty much that wraps things up for this week, man. What do you guys think down in the comment section? And of course, let me know what you wore throughout the week as well. I look forward to reading the comments each and every week. Appreciate everybody for rocking with this series, and I plan to continue to keep it going. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.